This one is interesting because it has a procedure. Okay, ganon din. The standard way of doing this is, again, when we starting from the main, we always start with at 1. This is the standard label at 1. Okay. Next, we go to the next one. The next is, again, a declaration. It's a memory allocation scheme, and for memory allocation, it's either M lang ginagamit natin. And notice there are 3 variables. So, we start with M, M1, M1, M1. I'll shortcut those to M3. M3. This is M1 for A, M1 for B, and M1 for G. This becomes M3. Then, the same. We go down here. A is equals to A. Notice A is the first one. Pag sinabi natin first, palaging tatandaan niyo yung first variable, E1 siya. Palaging ganun. Yung second variable, E2 siya. And third variable is E3 siya. Okay. So, 8. Load 8. Load mo yung 8. Store to E1. Store to E1 because A is the first one. Then, B is equals to 32. Load 32. Store E2. Standard yun. Kasi second siya, so E2 siya. Nakastore. Next.
What if nagkabaliktad? Hindi naman ako nag-store ako sa B? For storing to A?
Hindi pwede. Kasi sa code ay nauna yung A, so dapat unahin mo yung A.
Unless ko naman dineclare yung B.
Unless din gano'n. Ibig sabihin, kung ginawa mo itong in BAG, so baliktad. Dahil ABG siya, A is 1, B is 2, and G is 3. Ganon yung standard. Hindi siya pwedeng baliktad rin. Okay. Now, here. Now, you have a procedure call. You have a procedure call. Kaso, yung procedure call, may parameters. May parameters. Di ba? May parameters siya. Ang standard way of procedure calls is, i-push mo muna yung parameters before you call the procedure. That's the standard. So, now, may parameters A and B. Now, A is 1, E1, B is E2. So, what you do is, you load E1, ipupush mo siya, LIE2, B is the second parameters, push mo rin siya, and then you call. Then you call the procedure. Call at 2 in this case. D2, kasi bakit D2 ito? Because this is the standard way of calling a procedure. D2 indicates that there are 2 parameters. There are 2 parameters, kaya D2 yan. Then, after D2, you store, sinabi nyo, i-store mo dyan sa G. So, store E3. Presumably, what happens here is that after calling, the calling procedure should pag sinabi nung G is equals to GCD and then store E3, ibig sabihin, the called procedure will leave the result in the accumulator. We leave the result in the accumulator. And then, whatever is in the accumulator, you store that to E3. E3 is G. Kasi pangatlo siya, di ba? So, you store that to G. E3 to G. So that is the translation of the first one here. Okay. So the idea is here. When you execute this, the same method. This will be A, this will be B, and this will be G. And then when you call it, you store that to AG, and then when you call, this part here will store the HTC, and then this part will be allocated to the code procedure. The next part will be allocated to the next procedure. Now, what is interesting in this part is that this particular procedure call is recursive. What we mean by recursive is a procedure that calls itself. Okay, now, let me illustrate how this works. So nag-call na tayo. Pag call mo, it's the same. Ang translation natin is the same. Sinabi natin, call up to, so up to is GCD. So we label GCD as up to. Then, again, meron dito, GCD is procedure, pero D2 is needed to indicate that there are two parameters. D2 is needed to indicate that there are two parameters, which matches with D2 here. Which matches with D2 here. Kaya ganun yan, kasi ganito yan. Kasi yung slim, pwede siyang gamitin na target language, not only in C or Pascal, but other languages as well. For example, there are languages that allows a call to a procedure whose number of parameters is different from the declared parameters. Mayroong mga languages na ganun. May mga languages na tatawagin mo with one parameter, pero two parameters yung ano niya. So, the idea is, sa mga languages na yun, kung one parameter lang to, this is D1, this is still D2. Kasi dalawa siya. So, I'm just explaining that because it's possible for Slim to be used as a target language, for any programming language actually. Okay, now here. So D2, kasi dalawa. Then, int AB, M2 naman yan. Kasi M2 yan, kasi A and B. Para sa dyan, kanina M3 dito. So that's M2. Now, sorry. D2, mali pala. That's the D2. That's just the declaration of A and B. Okay. That's the parameters. Okay. Now, int R, M1. Okay. Now, M1 siya. Now, here, you have an if statement. Ito yung difference kanina. Kanina, if na walang else. Ngayon, may else na. May else na siya. Okay. Pag may else siya, we do this. Okay. Now, here. Tandaan niyo ito. May mali ako dito. Let me correct this.